For decades, Panama City struggled with worsening traffic congestion. As the city expanded throughout the 20th century, public transportation failed to keep pace with the growing demand. Early proposals for a metro system date back as far as 1972, when initial feasibility studies were conducted. Yet for years, these ideas remained on paper. It wasn't until the 21st century that the plan truly gained momentum. Under the administration of President Ricardo Martinelli, the government created the Metro Secretariat, a dedicated agency tasked with delivering the country's first urban rail system. After careful planning, construction on Line 1 officially began on February 14, 2011. The contract was awarded to a consortium formed by Brazil's Odebrecht and Spain's FCC Construcción, two major international infrastructure firms. The project aimed to connect Albrook Station in the south with Los Andes in the north, covering nearly 13.7 kilometers of track through some of Panama City's busiest neighborhoods. The construction presented significant challenges. Much of the line had to be built underground in a densely populated urban environment with limited space and complex geotechnical conditions. Crews used a tunnel boring machine nicknamed Marta, which excavated the underground section while minimizing disruption at street level. In total, 7 underground stations and 6 elevated stations were built along the route. The entire line was designed to handle future expansions, with provisions for extensions northward and connections to additional lines. Despite the logistical complexities and Panama's tropical climate, construction was completed in just over 3 years, a remarkably short timeline for a metro project of this scale. On April 15, 2014, the Metro de Panamá opened to the public. The inauguration marked a milestone, not just for Panama, but for all of Central America. With the opening of Line 1, Panama City became home to the region's first modern rapid transit system, a project completed ahead of schedule and a symbol of the country's growing infrastructure ambitions. Today, the Panama Metro consists of 2 operational lines, forming the backbone of the capital's public transport system. The first, Line 1, runs on a north-south axis, stretching approximately 15.8 kilometers from Albrook Station in the south to San Isidro in the north. Along its route, it connects some of the city's busiest districts, including Caledonia, Iglesia de Carmen, and San Miguelito, one of Panama City's largest and most densely populated neighborhoods. A key stop along Line 1 is Albrook Station, which isn't just a metro terminal. It's connected to the Albrook Mall, the largest shopping center in Central America, and serves as a major interchange with the city's bus terminal and interurban coach services. This makes Albrook the busiest station in the entire system, acting as the city's primary transit hub. At the other end of the line, San Miguelito Station plays a critical role as the interchange between Line 1 and Line 2. The area surrounding this station is densely populated, and its importance as a transfer hub has made it one of the most frequented stops in the network. Following the success of Line 1, Line 2 opened in April 2019, running on an east-west axis. It starts at San Miguelito Station and extends to Nuevo Tocumen, covering about 21 kilometers. Unlike its predecessor, Line 2 is entirely elevated, with 16 stations serving the rapidly growing eastern suburbs of Panama City. A notable recent addition is the airport branch, opened in March 2023. This short extension runs from Corredor Sur Station to Panama Tocumen International Airport, making the metro a practical option for air travelers and airport employees, and reducing dependency on road transport to one of the busiest airports in the region. Combined, these 2 lines move over 100 million passengers annually, helping ease congestion and modernize urban mobility in one of Latin America's fastest growing capitals. Even with 2 operational lines, the Panama Metro is far from finished. The network is in the middle of an ambitious multi-phase expansion plan that aims to transform how people move around the capital. At the heart of this is Line 3, currently under construction. This new line will be the metro's first to cross the Panama Canal, connecting Albrook Station with the rapidly growing western suburbs in Panama Oeste province, stretching around 24.5 kilometers. Line 3 will feature 14 stations, and unlike the existing lines, it will use a monorail system, a first for the country. Construction began in February 2021, with the project led by Hyundai Engineering and Construction. Once completed, Line 3 is expected to carry more than 160 passengers per day, providing a critical connection for residents living west of the canal, an area long underserved by public transport. Looking further ahead, plans are underway for Line 5, a proposed east-west line that would run along Via España, one of Panama City's main commercial corridors. There's also a Line 4 plan to serve the northern district, although development on that line remains in early feasibility stages. In addition, the existing line may see new extensions. Line 1 is expected to eventually extend north beyond San Isidro, and Line 2 could be expanded eastward to reach more residential and industrial zones near 24 de Diciembre and beyond. Once the core network is completed, the long-term vision for the Panama Metro includes up to 8 lines by 2040, creating a fully integrated urban rail system that could rival those of larger Latin America cities like Santiago or Medellin. Beyond its growing network, the Panama Metro stands out for its modern, efficient design. The system uses Alstom Metropolis trains on both lines 1 and 2, sleek, air-conditioned train sets designed for high-frequency urban travel. Each train is capable of carrying up to 1,000 passengers with a maximum operating speed of 80 km per hour. The stations themselves are clean, brightly lit, and designed with accessibility in mind. All stations feature elevators, escalators, tactile paving, and electronic passenger information systems in both Spanish and English. For commuters, the experience is fast and simple. Trains typically run every 3 to 6 minutes during peak hours, with station platforms equipped with modern fare gates and ticket vending machines. The entire system uses a contactless smart card called Tarjeta Metro, which also integrates with the city's Metrobus system, offering seamless transfers between buses and trains. Passengers often highlight the Metro's reliability and air-conditioned comfort, especially in Panama's humid, tropical climate. It's not just a practical means of transport. For many locals, it represents a safer, cleaner, and far more predictable alternative to navigating the city's famously gridlocked streets. From its humble beginnings on paper in the 1970s to becoming Central America's first rapid transit system, the Panama Metro has transformed the way Panama City moves. With 2 operational lines serving hundreds of thousands of passengers every day and ambitious expansions underway, the Metro is helping to ease congestion, reduce pollution, and connect communities across the growing metropolitan area. As the network continues to grow, crossing the Panama Canal for the first time and reaching new neighborhoods, it promises to play an even greater role in shaping the city's future. For Panama City, the Metro is more than just trains and tracks. It's a symbol of progress, innovation, and hope for generations to come. Thanks for riding along with me on this journey through the Panama Metro. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content like this. And as always, thank you for watching.